Stan Lee, a name synonymous with creativity, imagination, and an extraordinary legacy. The mastermind behind some of the world's most iconic superheroes, Stan Lee didn't just tell stories, he created a universe. But how did a young boy from New York City rise to become the godfather of modern comics? This is the full life story of Stan Lee. Stanley Martin Lieber was born on December 28, 1922, in Manhattan, New York. The son of Romanian Jewish immigrants, life wasn't easy for young Stanley. Growing up during the Great Depression, his family struggled to make ends meet. But even during tough times, Stanley found solace in stories, reading books, and watching movies that transported him to different worlds. An avid reader and aspiring writer, he graduated high school early and landed a job at Timely Comics in 1939, thanks to his uncle's connections. Little did anyone know, this teenage assistant would one day revolutionize the comic book industry. At Timely Comics, Stanley began as a gopher, fetching lunches and filling inkwells, but he was determined to prove himself. In 1941, he got his first writing assignment, a 2-page text filler for Captain America Comics. It was signed under the pseudonym Stan Lee, a name he would later adopt legally. Stan's work was interrupted by World War II, where he served in the U.S. Army, writing training manuals and occasionally adding a creative flair to military posters. But when he returned, so did his passion for storytelling. By the late 1950s, the comic book industry was struggling. Superheroes had fallen out of fashion, and Stan considered quitting. But his wife, Joan, encouraged him to take a risk and write the kind of stories he wanted to tell. Complex, flawed heroes who felt real. In 1961, Stan, alongside artist Jack Kirby, introduced the Fantastic Four. It was an instant hit. This success led to the creation of Spider-Man, the X-Men, Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, and countless others. These weren't just superheroes. They were relatable, human characters dealing with personal struggles and societal issues. Stan's stories resonated with readers across the globe, and Marvel Comics became a powerhouse. He was more than just a writer. He became the face of the brand, connecting directly with fans through his iconic Stan's Soapbox columns. But Stan's journey wasn't without challenges. Behind the scenes, there were disputes over credit with collaborators like Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. While Stan received much of the public recognition, his co-creators often felt overlooked. Despite controversies, Stan's enthusiasm for storytelling never wavered. Even as Marvel expanded into television and film, he continued to innovate, becoming a producer and making cameo appearances in Marvel movies, a tradition fans cherished. Stan Lee became a global icon. From receiving a National Medal of Arts to his handprints at the TCL Chinese Theater, his impact was undeniable. But for Stan, his greatest achievement was connecting with fans. Excelsior, his trademark sign-off, became a rallying cry for creativity and perseverance. On November 12, 2018, Stan Lee passed away at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Through his characters, his words, and his vision, Stan Lee gave us more than stories. He gave us hope. Stan Lee once said, "I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer while other people were building bridges or going on to medical careers. And then I began to realize entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives." Today, we celebrate the man who made us believe in heroes because he was one himself. Excelsior. Thank you, Stan. Excelsior. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories of icons who changed the world. Let us know in the comments your favorite Stan Lee creation. See you in the next video.